Hey everybody, welcome to my tiny little recording studio. These are my Ludwig Centennials. I got them brand new when they first came out. Not exactly sure when that was. It was like 07, 08. It was a 5-piece Canadian maple made in Taiwan. They're absolutely beautiful. And I do, so far, all of my recording with them. I'll probably rotate in a different kit soon. Do I recommend Ludwig Centennials? No. And I'm going to tell you why. When I first got these drums, I was really happy with them, really excited. I mean, they're beautiful. They sounded good, not great. I figured, a head change and a few tweaks, spend some time with them, get to know them, and I'd get them sounding good. And they do sound good, but over the course of familiarizing myself with them, I started finding delaminations. And the more I looked, the more I found, until I realized, these things have a major problem. And it was all 5 drums. They all had significant delamination. So I immediately contacted the supplier, probably the largest online supplier in the world, not Sweetwater, okay? Don't get any ideas. It's definitely not Sweetwater. And they said, you need to contact Ludwig. Ludwig will take care of it. So I tried to contact Ludwig, and I just couldn't get through to anyone who could help me with anything. So I went on a drum forum and supplied me with a top secret internal phone number. And I got a very high-ranking Ludwig person who said that there was nothing they could do to help me and that I needed to go back to the supplier. They would gladly help me. I told him the supplier would not gladly help me. They were not interested in helping me at all. He was very disappointed, and he said, well, there's nothing we can do, so go back and contact them again and tell them that they're going to have to deal with it. And also he was very curious how I got his phone number, and I did not divulge the source of my information, but that was kind of funny. Anyway, I went back to the supplier, and the supplier said, absolutely not. We can't help you. Too much time has elapsed, and I had them a few months at that point. Eventually, they gave me I reminded them how much money I'd spent with them over the years, and so they gave me a $20 gift certificate, which remains unclaimed from that time. I've not done any business with them since then. In the final analysis, I do not recommend Ludwig Centennials. I'm stuck with these. I'm totally stuck. I repaired them to the best of my ability, but there are still some problem areas. And so the moral of the story, and look at it, consider it a cautionary tale. If you have the opportunity to buy some Ludwig Centennials, I recommend you don't. And if you absolutely can't live without them, check them carefully for delamination. If you have Ludwig Centennials, well, you may not want to check them for delamination. But if you do, expect to find some, unless mine was just some kind of a fluke. It was made late on a dry Friday afternoon, and they did not use enough glue, because every drum is suffering from delamination. Sorry for the bad news.